I'm Charlie, and with my team, I invest in real estate. My best friend, partner, and one heck of a project manager is Marlene.
Who's Marlene? I'm a wife, a mother, a student, a business partner, but mostly, I'm a home flipper.
She takes disasters and turns them into diamonds.
What I like most about what it is that I can do, I can take a distressed house, turn it into a gorgeous home, and right when I'm ready to move into it, that's when I know it's ready to hit the market.
Kevin is my realtor, highly motivated, extremely driven, knocking on doors all the time looking for new leads. Unfortunately, all too frequently, he comes across homeowners with distressed properties. When the vultures are circling and the options are running out, that's when he calls me.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Marlene.
And we're flipping America.
Hey Charlie, it's Kevin. Hey, I'm here in Camarillo and I came across a woman that needs your help. She's in dire straits, her husband passed away recently, she's behind on her payments, and she wants to sell, but she can't even afford to hire movers to move out of the house.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Kevin. Offer her $375,000. Yeah. I know you said $370,000, but offer her $375,000 because she needs the $5,000 to help her move out. I know she needs it.
Yeah, you got it, absolutely. I think that's a great plan. I'll send the offer over to you right away for electronic signatures.
All right. Call me back and let me know.
We're here in beautiful Camarillo, California, part of Ventura County. We've got this corner lot, 1964 construction, ranch-style home. And she's got great bones. Unfortunately, the rest of her, well, she's a diamond in the rough. Approximately 1,400 square feet, and it has a lot of potential. The rest of it is all falling apart though. But we're gonna take those bones and we are gonna turn them into just an absolute beaut. It was pretty obvious what repairs needed to be addressed. Everything from basic paint and flooring to structural concerns and general cosmetic work. And not to mention, a huge overhaul of the grounds. Can't wait to get started, so let's get busy.
So this is Camarillo.
So where to begin? Charlie and I have been friends for about 20 years, and in that time frame, we've done several business ventures as well as just adventures.
I'm very glad to have Marlene, my friend of 20 years. He's always had my back, always helped me in things that we've done. It's been amazing.
One continuing theme always seems to be that he's able to find a way to help anybody in any situation, anywhere.
Hey, I've seen worse. But we can do it.
He's always up for lending a hand and rooting for the underdog. It's just one of those personality traits that I find so endearing with him.
Whoa, the smell in here is so bad. He was right. All the dogs and cats. Whoa.
It doesn't make any difference what he has or what he doesn't have. He's willing to give you the shirt off his back.
Wow, what did I get myself into again? And I'm glad that she's my project manager on these homes and on these flips. I wouldn't have anybody else in the world do it but her. I can call her one of my true best friends.
So I'm a real estate broker. When I first started out, I worked for my father-in-law. He's been a broker for 30 years. Mother-in-law does property management. She's done that for 30 years. So we're really a small family company, even though I run my own company.
I was at an open house one day, and I ran into this guy named Kevin. He asked me for his card. I gave him one. I thought not much of it. An hour later, Kevin calls me and says, I have 3 properties that I want you to see. That night, I bought one of those properties from Kevin.
Real estate is phenomenal, and I love working with people like Charlie. Charlie is somebody who gets it. And more than that, Charlie is unique in the sense that he's not chasing every dime. He really tries to make his deals win-win.
And he's a mover and a shaker, and he gets things done. And ever since then, we've been doing business together.
His proposition for flipping houses is unprecedented, and love working with him for that. And he's a great person to work with on top of that.
Kevin!
Charlie,
Well.
we've made it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Charlie.
So tell me a little bit about it.
This is below the market sale. We got it for a great price, $390. This neighborhood's about a $490 to $5 neighborhood. With a little bit of work, I think we can fix this up and make this a $520 house.
Oh, we're gonna make this a 520 house when I get done with it.
There we go. Let's make it happen.
All right. Thanks, Kev. Wow, the smell, like I said, is really bad, and you know about it.
The smell's the first thing that'll go. But in addition to that, we've got a little bit more work to do. We've got problems here with flooring, we've got problems with the wall, the sectionalism of the house, the fireplace, the kitchen, the bathrooms are terrible. There's a lot of work we can do. Fortunately, it's all work where when we spend money on it, we're going to get multiples back on the money that we spend.
I love that.
We've got to make this house flow and appear open. Back in the 60s when this house was built, this was normal, sectioned off, but not anymore in 2014. So I think you should open up this wall, floor to ceiling. Now it's a vaulted room, goes all the way through. Get rid of the flooring we have now, a new higher quality wood laminate to go through all the way to the end. You walk in the door, the first thing you see is this wood laminate that carries you through to the back.
I agree.
If this could be removed, that'd be easy, but it may be something to where it might just go right over it with drywall. Texture it, blend it into the house, get some pop colors in here, new baseboards when we put the new flooring in, maybe really dress the fireplace up with a wow factor like a granite of some sort.
I want it when they walk through, I want it to pop and get that kitchen in the living room and have it all flow. So good when you got me, Kevin.
It's all about those memorable aspects.
I don't like the smell of all the animals, but we'll fix it.
4 pit bulls, what can you do?
Exactly.
Okay, so as you can see with the kitchen, it has a fairly new remodel that's already been done.
Yeah, pretty fair.
Yeah, so all I was thinking about doing is just adding a few little necessary accents.
Backsplash?
Gotta put my mark on it. Yeah, we're gonna put a backsplash over here, fresh coat of paint, maybe polish
sink?
up a few of the, well, I was kind of thinking about polishing up maybe a few of the cabinets, maybe changing some knobs out if we need to, I'm not sure. Where that hole is, it's only going to get bigger. So there's going to be a pass-through. Basically, it'll come from just the other side of this island and go the majority of the way over to the wall, not obstructing the fireplace or anything.
Plus, it's
And,
going to add a lot of value. Okay, I'll let
let's-
you. This is an easy one for you.
Yeah, no, this is a no-brainer. Okay. All right. Bye. Well, I've just been given $30,000, but only 8 days to turn the Camarillo property around. You know, I'm always up for a challenge. We've got our deadline, we've got our budget. Now let's go to Home Depot and get our supplies. Everything from raw lumber to high-end appliances and lighting. When you need everything, it just makes sense to go to the place that has everything under one roof. I've got $30,000 and only 8 days to flip this house. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Welcome back to Flipping America, the show all about giving back. We've got our budget, deadline, and our materials. So let's get this house brought back to life. Here we are, day 2 at the Camarillo property, and we are in full demolition here for the landscaping. All of this will be gone. The only thing that is going to stay is this beautiful tree. It's not so beautiful right now, but after we shape it, trim it, and make it beautiful, it'll be worth keeping. The trees in the backyard, not so lucky. Everything back there is being ripped out by the root. We're starting fresh, nothing worth saving. Need I say more? The backyard, unfortunately, was just way overgrown, and we had no choice but to just remove everything and start fresh.
Years of neglect have left this yard severely overgrown. The aggressive roots of the trees composing the hedge around the interior perimeter of the yard have been allowed to potentially undermine the structural integrity of the wall. With some careful maneuvering, we're hoping we can save the wall and our budget.
We're gonna put some drought-resistant plants back there so that we're able to save some money and keep some pleasant greenery back there at the same time. Day 3, demolition.
Demolition is like recess with power tools. Seems like no one can resist the call of the sledgehammer. With this much work to do, we needed everybody we could get to lend a helping hand. Even Kevin the realtor chipped in.
As you can see, our second bathroom is in an equal state of complete and total disrepair. We're going to give this bathroom the same treatment as the master. Let's get to it.
The problem with making all these holes is that it can bring to light a whole list of hidden troubles.
Well, it started out as a minor leak that we already knew about here in the master bathroom. Well, so it started out as a little bit of exploratory and it turned into full-blown demolition. Can't be saved. So we're going to basically redo this entire bathroom, new tile, new shower, new cabinetry, from scratch.
We worked around the clock, removing years of filth, decay, and just general rot. We made a huge amount of progress, but we also made a huge mess. And speaking of messes...
Under further inspection of the house, part of demolition always reveals things that you don't always expect. The previous owner of this home was a real animal lover, and as a result of that, we have clear evidence of animal urine and the damage that it can do to a home. Just because animals are your best friends, they're not necessarily the best friend of your home. The entire slab is going to have to be treated with an antibacterial, antimicrobial treatment in order to, well, get rid of the smell of urine.
Too much. You took out too much. Oops.
All that hard work? Hey, a girl's gotta eat, right?
Come on, let's go.
I thought you were taking me to lunch.
I am. Don't you like sushi?
I do like sushi.
Well, we just gotta catch it first.
Just gotta catch it first. Are you kidding me? Hit it, Robert. Well, hit it going 3 miles an hour. You gotta get that sushi. Hey Marlene, how's it going?
Things out here are going exactly as planned.
Okay, that's great. I'm gonna run up north with my mom and watch a few of my horses run.
Oh, okay. Well, how long are you going to be gone for?
Just a few days.
Alright, I'll see you when you get back.
All right, thanks. Take care. I'm gonna ask my mom if she'd like to go with me because she hasn't been to the racetrack in a very long time. We're gonna have a real good time together, I'm sure. Here we are, beautiful Santa Anita in the morning, real early in the morning. It's a little cold, but I love it. It's in my blood. I love coming out to see the horses train in the morning on a beautiful day. But how I got back into horse racing is I met someone that was a little down his luck, a trainer that said, look, I have a little baby, I just got married, an old rider that used to race and broke down, he couldn't race, and said, can you help me out? It's a real tight community in horse racing. But I saw he was struggling, but I saw his love and passion for the horses. So we bought a bunch of horses and we're doing really well. And he's got a team that is just so fantastic. And I love walking around the barn and meeting his groom, Ronnie. What a great guy. Ronnie, when I see him at 5:30 in the morning, he comes up to me and says, Charlie, it's so good to see you. Can you help me out with a 20 or 40 till next payday? I'm a little light. In my pocket, I go give it to Ronnie because those little things you do for people that see that smile and he goes that extra mile for you makes it all worthwhile. Because you know what? He says, we need more people like you, more owners like you. And it's just fantastic to see this family get together. And it just makes my day. It's fantastic. My horse Mingo today. The speedball that you are, you're going to go and win in the winner's circle. That's what you're going to do, bud. That's what he's going to do is win, win, win. Huh, Mingo? Don't eat my button. Back here in the stable area is where I was only allowed to come with my mom when I was younger because my dad would never take us inside the track. And here, back here is where all the hard work's really done. The fans see the track and the horses race and they bet on them. But here's where all the bones and the grit and the hard-working people that sleep on the track, the grooms, 24 hours with the horses, this is where it all happens before it goes out there. And my mom's never been to the track, the racetrack part of it, only back here. And one of these days I want her to come see my horses run on the track.
Son's got a horse running Mingo, like bingo, M-I-N-G-O. Mingo was his name. Oh, and he's running in the very second race, and I'm excited to see him run.
Whoa! Whoa! That is coming every day, even if I'm looking right.
46 won last time in the lead by 3.5 blew the turn, not this time with this bit, baby. 18-1. Let's bring him up. Bring him wire to wire, Mingo. Fastest horse in the ground.
Come on, Mingo! Come on, baby!
Ran fifth. He dropped him back dead last at the beginning. Yeah. He just didn't make the gate. He didn't break the gate.
What's called not breaking the gate?
When they pop the gate, you're in the note, you go. He popped the gate and he didn't go.
Oh.
But this is where I grew up. This is where my family is. The underdogs, the people that work so hard with the horses. And I love it back here because you know what? I've been on both sides of this fence.
Time has definitely not been kind to this structure. We had to remove the shower enclosures and tubs, and upon doing that, we noticed some serious plumbing issues. Not that they weren't expected, just maybe a little bit more than what we had anticipated. I thought that I was helping out with the demolition of this bathroom, but I think maybe it was just more like frustration control.
So, to really help out, I left. We're making amazing progress, and now, instead of taking away, we're ready to start putting back.
With fewer problems popping up on the inside, I was able to finally shift focus to the backyard, where the installation for the new irrigation system had finally begun, which of course included a bunch of trips to the dump. Back inside, we were putting down the new electric, patching up all the holes, and working really hard at turning back the hands of time. This place was such a train wreck that even the dirt had been neglected. We laid down 3 inches of new topsoil before putting down the sod.
Don't inhale near the manure pile.
Massive improvements were being made throughout the house. New tile in both of the bathrooms, and these French doors will make a great transition from the house to a soon-to-be garden oasis. My other car? It's a Bobcat.
You can see by just taking a look around the amount of progress that has been made in this backyard. A complete and utter train wreck when we took possession of this property. It's now been completely cleared out. We've gotten rid of the mature trees that were tearing up the landscape up here in the back and creating problems for the existing wall. We're putting in sprinklers. This place will all be covered in sod, some gorgeous bushes. We're adding an outdoor dining area, putting a pergola up over the top of it. This place is really coming along. Charlie is going to be so excited when he sees what this place looks like now, because definitely wasn't thrilled when he saw it to begin with.
Hey Charlie, it's Kevin. Just wanted to let you know we are set for this Sunday 1 to 4 for the open house. We've got the open house ad in the newspaper. We've got it on the online websites, the MLS. Should be set. Hope we get a bunch of buyers and hopefully some offers.
You found me a great house, and you've done a great job, and I know it's going to sell.
Oh, it'll be spectacular. We'll get the offer on Sunday.
All right, brother. Okay, all right. Thanks, bye.
Spring cleaning! I'm around a lot of people on a daily basis that just don't have enough. And, well, even though I don't have everything that I'd like to have, definitely have more than I need. So, this afternoon, I thought that I would teach my children that lesson. We're going to go through their stuff and get rid of all the things that they no longer use. Donna, what do you think? You have enough shoes?
Yeah.
And let them understand that, you know, when you don't want something anymore, it can make a huge difference to somebody else's life if you just donate it. How many pairs of these do you have? Like 6? Okay, so Jenna, what about these?
But Mom, I love that. It's leopard.
They don't even fit you.
It makes me really happy that I donated my clothes and maybe some shoes to someone in need. It just makes me feel all warm inside.
Yeah, are you sure? All right, good choice. Good job. And in the process, I'm getting stuff out of my house.
Let's go have some fun with the kids now.
All right, sounds good to me.
Welcome back to Flipping America. Today we're in Camarillo, California. 8 days ago, we took possession of a house that was in desperate need of a makeover. This place was filled with problems. Some of them were obvious, while others were not so obvious. But now that that's all done, let's take a look inside.
We're here at the Camarillo project, and this baby is finally finished. It
tomorrow we're doing an open house, and this one is hitting the market running. Without a doubt, I have absolutely all the faith in the world that this one is going to sell like that. As far as the area is concerned, we're pricing this house far below what the other houses in the area are going for so that we can get a quick turnaround. Do you recall this wall? This wall is now gone, and it's made a beautiful, breezy, open floor plan that just allows the air and light to travel all the way through to the back of the house. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So, let me show you the kitchen.
So I'm driving around Camarillo looking at all the different houses here, and because today's our deadline. Needs to be done today. Have the open house tomorrow. I'm all excited. Want to make that money. Marlene's day is D-Days today, so I'm looking around. Made the nicest one in the neighborhood, like we always do. That's our specialty. And I'm just trying to see. She doesn't know I'm in the neighborhood, but I'm going to give her a call, and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to call her and say, "Are we finished?" I got to make sure we're finished. So I'm going to see if we're finished.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
All right, so how's the house coming along?
Oh, it's coming across fantastic. We are completely done with the entire project, and I know that you were wanting to put it on the market, so it's ready to be put on the market tomorrow.
And I'm going to have it on the market with Kevin, and it's going to be open house tomorrow. So you're all done with everything's complete, right, Marlene?
Everything is ready to go. We're completely ready for the open house. Yeah, no, everything's great.
All right, well, that's great news. I'll give you a call back. I'm going to give Kevin a call and update him.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you. You rocked it.
Bye. Well, all right. I didn't want to go over budget, and we were cutting it really close on this one. So go ahead and let everybody go. And there's a little bit of mess in the garage to clean up, but you know, hey, I'm not completely without skills. I mean, come on, I could do this.
All right, so she doesn't know that I'm a few minutes out, and I want to go and see if it's all done. That'll be the testing point. But we did this house in 8 days, and with a budget of $30,000, and I'm going to be happy if she's done everything. Tamarix, Camarillo, here she is. It's looking pretty good. Replace the dry, rotted posts. They were terrible. Wow, facelift all over the front. I love it. I want to see more. But she doesn't know I'm here, so I'm going to sneak attack and go through the house. Wow. Wow. Look at the opening. Look at the kitchen. I know when we talked about the fireplace, she was going to take this part of the brick out, do something with the mantle here, put this there, and I saw the dollars and cents start to add up, and I was okay with it if she could come under budget with everything else. But when I walked through the door, I saw the bamboo flooring, and I looked over and saw the fireplace, I was fine with it. The way she painted it, it looked great. And with the opening, how she opened up the wall, it looked fantastic. The house flowed, and I loved it that she didn't have to spend that much money at all on the fireplace. But it looked fantastic. Hey Marlene, you here?
Yeah. I was, just in the garage. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm in awe. And what are you doing in the garage?
Nothing. You know, did you look at the kitchen though? Okay. So maybe saying that I was finished with the garage was a tiny white lie. Okay? I mean, maybe it was still full of garbage. Maybe the floor hadn't even begun to been painted. But, you know, hey, it's not like I'm completely useless.
So I guess you didn't finish the garage.
No, not entirely. I mean, okay, I did get it drywalled, I did get it painted.
Okay.
The difference here is that I didn't want to go over budget, so
Okay.
I figured that this was something that I could take care of on my own. I didn't really need people to help me out with this.
And you know what? Since you've done such a great job, I'm going to help you.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm going to actually get dirty and get some paint on me and do some stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could use the help because, you know.
Because, you know, tomorrow, Kevin, there's an open house at 11 o'clock, 11 to 4. So we don't have much time, so we're going to get this all out. I want to get the floors painted, and we're done.
Yeah,
No, it's gonna be great. It'll be done.
Show me the rest of the house.
All right. Okay, so over here, this window. So what do you think of this one?
I love it. I love it.
I know it definitely turned out really nice. And you know what? It really took minimal work.
Wow, look at the French doors.
I know, aren't they great? 7 days ago, you would have had to have crawled through the little window that was right here in order to get into the backyard, or you would have had to gone through that side door, the one that partially opened.
Yeah.
But now, it's like, it really opens up the space. You've got this patio out here where you can just sit out here and eat dinner, and it's really a great space now.
You know what? Show me the backyard.
All right, you're gonna be impressed with what we did back there.
This place looks great. Wow.
Okay, and
Wow!
I know, right?
Wow! That's all I can say is wow.
Got rid of all the refuse that was back here, put in sod, sprinklers on timers, removed all of the trees. I mean, countless loads to the dump.
I would say at least 20.
Countless. Well, yeah, you're pretty much right on point there. It was about 22.
I love how you move the sprinklers.
Moved the sprinklers, and we put in a pergola. So we did a lot back here, and
I can't believe how much you've done. I can't believe it. This was a dump. I mean, a total dump. And
like I said, she had good bones. She had good bones.
Well, my question to you is, just tell me you didn't go over budget.
No, I told you. I'm right on point.
Rock it.
That's
what I want to hear from my girl.
That's why you and I are doing the garage tonight.
Oh. All right, yeah, I agree. We'll do it. Let's go do it.
All right. Got an open house in a few hours, and I was here bright and early cleaning out this garage. We've got to get it painted. After a few trips to the dump, we're ready to go.
And I'm here to help you. I said I'd be here, and I'm here.
Yeah, I didn't take you serious. You don't ever do.
Well, you know what? You've done such a great job. It's the last bit that's left, and I want to help you. So I'll be brushing, or no? I got to roll because I'm a roller.
No, executive decision. You can do less damage with a brush.
Okay, so I'll use the brush.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it done.
If you're really here to help me, then just do what I tell you. Come on, let's go.
Let's get it done. I guess I'll brush.
When Charlie showed up and offered to help me, yeah, I was completely surprised. Get over there.
So I decided to help Marlene paint the garage. I wanted to roll. She said, you brush. Hey, I'm a finance guy. I want to make a decision, but I helped her do that, and we got it done just in time for the open house. Wow, really looks good, but I'm tired.
Yeah, you know, it really cleaned up this garage a lot. Looks good.
Speaking of cleaned up, now that it's cleaned up, let's get cleaned up, because the open house is going to happen. Let's sell this baby.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Right when you walk through the front door, the very first thing that you see is the fireplace wall. Your impression of the entire place is based upon what you're looking at, and it was dated, ugly, and old. I had originally wanted to replace the entire thing, and unfortunately, I had to make do with a couple of cans of paint, but it looks great.
I know Marlene had her heart set on the fireplace with a lot of changes. But when I walked through the house and saw the bamboo flooring and the opening that she did, the house just flowed. And you know what? Look at the fireplace. It looked fantastic, just the way she had done it.
With so many unforeseen expenses just popping up all over this project, the backsplash that I would have loved to have put into the kitchen, unfortunately, just didn't get done.
After I replaced the kitchen hardware, I decided to put in the stainless steel appliances, and it made a huge impact. So, with or without the backsplash, it looks great, and I saved a ton of money.
So I really wanted to do the backsplash, but Marlene talked me out of it, and going with the stainless steel appliances and all the new hardware, she made the right choice, and I'm very happy.
So let's talk about this master bathroom. Once we started demolition and got a really good look at what was going on with the plumbing, rotted, rusted, dysfunctional, those are all words that I would use to describe it now, but hey, at any rate, I had a really good time just tearing everything apart in there. But you know what? When it came time to actually being constructive, I thought it was best that I just leave and let the professionals handle it.
I know Marlene likes to swing a hammer now and then and destroy stuff. And in both those bathrooms, when I saw her, she was destroying stuff. But I'm glad she stopped when it got down to the plumbing and let the professionals kind of handle that. Because she would have went a little too far, and it would have cost me a few more bucks. And crew just knocked it out. I mean, it looked fantastic. I was really happy. And we got it done just in time for the open house.
This place was in shambles and it looks great. The remodeling's wonderful and I really like what they've done here. So thank you.
And we've watched since the house has been bought. It's been totally refurbished. The granite looks great. The painting, the ceiling fans, the backyard is perfect for your kids and your dogs. My wife wants my kids to move in here so that grandkids can be close by.
Well, the open house is finally here.
We made it.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, we're 2 hours into the open house right now.
Okay.
We've had 30 walkthroughs so far. The last hour, 3 to 4, seems to be the busiest, especially the 15 minutes afterwards when I'm trying to shut down. People keep coming, but that's great. Hopefully we'll sell it today.
And I've priced it right?
You've priced it right. It'll sell.
All right. I have a question, though. Has anybody mentioned the garage? Because I did that personally.
No. Well, that went very well. About 50 people by the end of the day. It's just a little after 4 now. We even had some realtors come right at the end, show the property to their clients while we were still holding the open house, which is great. The more people we get in the house, the sooner we'll find that one buyer who walks in and goes, this is it. And I think today we might have found that one buyer. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
With the Camarillo house now sold, with a purchase price of $375,000, with $30,000 in improvements, $20,000 of closing costs, comes out to $425,000. We sold it for $525,000. Now with a $100,000 profit, that's a good day. But you know what? I'd like to go make a special day for someone else now.
The
Camarillo project is finally complete. It made it through escrow and we are done. After every project though, we always try to give a little something back to the community, the previous homeowner, just in any way we can.
So I contacted the previous homeowner's son, George, and told him I'd like to stop by his house where his mom's at and give a little surprise. So let's go do that.
Let's go. Do you know where you're going?
Just keep
Yeah,
going.
go. I don't know where I'm going.
Come on in. I hear people in the back. Hey, George.
Hey, Charlie, how you doing, buddy?
So good to see you.
Great to see you, my brother. How you been?
I'm good. You remember Marlene?
Oh, Marlene, how you doing, girl?
No, we
Good,
are.
good to
Come
see
on,
you.
man.
Good to see you again.
Good to see
So
you.
you're having a family gathering?
Yeah, I'm over here with the whole family. We're just having today, it's a holiday today.
Yeah, and I said I had a little surprise for your mom, but I don't see your mom.
Oh, 'cause she's not feeling so well, so, she's been just laying back at home
Well,
for the day.
Marlene and I have something special that's going to probably make her day.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
worth getting out of bed for.
Wow. What is it?
Well, you just can't tell you. Can you go get her and bring her?
Let me see if she's okay, and I'll bring her down.
All right,
okay?
thanks, George.
Well, he really doesn't have any idea what's going on, does he?
No, he doesn't. I didn't tell him. I just said we'd show up to the house and we have a little something for him.
Yeah.
Here comes his mom now.
Hey, Charlie, Mommy's here.
Hi, Mom. So good to see you again. I missed you. I heard you're not feeling well. Well, the property's completely done, your house, and we have something a little special that we would like to give to you, Marlene and I. This is Marlene. She helped me on the project.
Nice to meet you.
And I don't know if it's going to make your day, but it's a check for $10,000.
Wow, Mom, let me see that. 10,000. Hey, guys, guess what my mom got? 10,000. Guys, 10,000. Wow, Mom. Hey, Mom. 10,000.
So we just wanted to do a little something
Thank you so
special.
much.
We just want to do a little special something for you because we know you're a very special lady and you do a lot for your family, and we just wanted to give a little bit something back to you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you. So nice.
Okay.
Thank Marlene too, because without her,
Hey, come on. I don't know.
it wouldn't be done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you have a beautiful family.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome.
Thank you, Charlie, man. Appreciate it. You know how hard it was for my mom, that she lost her home because of, hard times, and my dad passed away. And I'm pretty much, she's all happy now that, she received that check from Charlie. I really appreciate that a lot. I mean a lot to my mom. It hurt me a lot too. I mean a lot for me and my family. Thank you very much. Thanks to Charlie. Thank you, Charlie.
Well, another project done and a family very happy.
That was awesome. You know what? I tell you, it's like that is the one thing that always gets me. Always gets me.
It makes it so worth it to go through all the sweat that you go through and all the yelling and screaming that I do. Makes it all worth what we just saw.
I couldn't agree with you more. All right, high fiver. Come on.
That's just fantastic.